Namaste and Grand Rising. My name is Ojibwa Atamra, and I am here today to introduce you guys to the Selful Movement. What is selfful? Let's start by discussing what it means to be selfish. So, by way of Webster's dictionary, to be selfish is to be concerned excessively or exclusively with oneself, seeking or concentrating on one's own advantage, pleasure, or well being without regard for others. So I would say that the key distinction between being selfish and selfful is the regard for others. To be selfful is to help yourself first so that you are in a position to help others. In hindsight, being selfful is all about being of service to others, as I like to call it. Have you ever heard the saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup? This is true. If you are not mentally, physically, and spiritually in a place of wholeness or fullness, you simply have nothing to offer anyone, including yourself. So, what is mental alchemy? Mental alchemy refers to changing the form of our thoughts and emotions from negative and destructive to positive and constructive. In short, it's doing magic with your mind. So how many of us have heard of the term manifestation? How many of us are properly able to manifest? Manifesting is simple. Match the frequency of your desire. Raising your vibration, or vibing high, as I like to call it, is how one achieves said desires. Vibing high requires an immense amount of dedication. I like to refer to dedication as values, morals, and integrity. You may have had a set of values and morals that you adhered to growing up because it was handed down to you, or you may have been subconsciously operating in a cycle. Either way, I've learned that on a spiritual journey, there is much to be unlearned in order to relearn things that actually serve you. So the process of unlearning in order to relearn is essential in becoming selfful. So what is it that we need to unlearn? Different sayings like self-care is selfish. Trusting our brains more than us trusting our intuition. Thinking that what others think of us is important. Are just scratching the surface of the things that we need to unlearn in order to relearn things that actually do serve us. How do you begin this journey? I always say that knowledge is power, and when you know better, you do better. With that being said, I have created this beginner's guide that will provide you with the knowledge needed to embark on this journey. Yes, this book is quite short. As I mentioned before, it is a beginner's guide. And sometimes you just need someone to plant the correct seeds in order for them to blossom. This knowledge was bestowed upon me by the universe, and it is my duty to make it accessible to the world. The Selful Movement is a combination of tools that I created specifically to assist you in your journey. So we do have the Selfful, a beginner's guide to mental alchemy. We also have the Selfful, a guided journal, which is a 6-month journey. And then we also have Selfful Yoga, which is going to start next week, as well as I'll be following it up with an online course. I do look forward to embarking on this journey with each and every one of you, and I do want to leave you with the quote, "The sky is just the beginning." Ashe.